Okay, Invincible, final episode, or I believe it's the final episode. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because this is not gonna be a review video. As you hear my voice right now, I haven't finished watching the episode. After I saw a certain moment, especially with the mother, probably know what I'm talking about. After I got 16 minutes into the episode, I was like, yeah, there's no way I could complete all of this without having like a live reaction to the episode. Because the way I reacted to that scene, oh my lord. So I knew this episode was about to be crazy. So yeah, I'm switching it up a bit. This video is gonna be a little bit more about showing my raw reaction to events that happen as I'm seeing them. I'm still gonna be giving my thoughts and opinions and all that when I get my emotions together after seeing what I see. And yeah, man, let me know if you like this reaction type of format. I'm probably not gonna do it often, honestly. I'm probably only gonna do it if I feel like the episode is worth it. So hopefully it's worth it for this episode, because I'm just assuming it is. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and enjoy the reaction. Actually, before I start this reaction video, let me express some of my thoughts before I go to like the exact part I want to start from. I high-key don't remember this dude's name, but the villain, right? I wonder why he's playing around with Mark so much. I guess because he wants to like torture him or want him to suffer. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it's because there's like so many versions of him inside of himself. You know, I guess because of that, he's like very conflicted on what to do, like what's his next move. He didn't really come in there with much of a game plan, I'm assuming. He just went to Mark's place out of vengeance and anger and, you know, hatred and all that, because it does seem like he's improvising and he's just figuring out what to do next as he's facing Mark. But the craziest part I want to say about this episode is like low-key how in the start of the episode his own mom, like it looked like his mother done more damage than Mark. Like that's crazy. Like she was able to get more hits off, just do more overall production than Mark. But of course that led to what happens in the beginning of this reaction.
What?
Oh, that's why you're so angry. Because you turned out rotten here.
Yo, Debbie. I know you're going for like best mom award. Like I know you're sticking up for your son, like but this is not the time. Like you're my favorite character. Honestly, Debbie's probably like my favorite character in this whole show, because she probably has shown the most protective, the most nurturing, motherly role I've like ever seen in a show. Honestly, she's always there when everyone else is stressed out, even if she is stressed out herself. But still though, this is not the time. Like god damn, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, yo, throughout this beginning part of the episode, Debbie been doing way more damage than Mark, for real. For real, let's be honest. You've been putting in the work.
Not the villain!
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Mark, where you at? Where you at? Yo. When he comes back, I need Mark to go stupid. Like forget your morals. Forget keeping this dude alive. Like go stupid, bro. Go stupid. Crash out. Like I don't like, you know what I'm saying? It's time. It's time, Mark.
I'm going to make your son hurt.
Come on, Oliver. It's time to awaken. It's time to awaken something. I have this feeling right now that like Oliver is about to pull some childlike Gohan type of hidden potential like right now. That's what I'm feeling. If you all watch DBZ, like RIP Akira Toriyama, but if you've seen DBZ and Gohan was a little child, you know what I'm talking about.
So like he opens another portal.
Yo, this is wild. This is wild to watch. This is wild to see. Like imagine your family is like on the verge of dying. You know they're in trouble. Okay, I understand that he can't find his way back. Like he doesn't know how to travel to the multiverse. Like he can't do none of that. But god damn. Like imagine knowing your family's in trouble and you just there in a campfire with strangers you don't know, looking hopeless. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, this show is trying to make Mark look so bad right now. Like having the scenes we were watching before and then we're just going to Mark just looking like this. Oh my god, this looks terrible. This is a terrible transition. This is not a good look. I don't know how you're gonna fight these allegations. Like this is bad.
This is over!
Mark. Mom.
No way. yeah, it's time to crash out. It's time. Nothing else matters. Like, even he, like, bro, look at the villain's face. Even he knows. He's like, oh shit, bro, you can't tell me he you can't tell me he didn't just realize he messed up. Oh yeah, and Mark has no shirt on or anything. Yeah, it's time. That's like a sign. This is the one exception where I'll say, yeah, become your father. Be a full-blooded Viltrumite for once and just do what you gotta do.
What did you do to her?
I ain't gonna lie to you, Mark, like, you was supposed to go crazy. You only had that one little 3-second scene where you looked like you was about to do something. But like, come on now, man. How you still looking down bad after visibly seeing like trauma in your eyes? Like, you're literally seeing your mother like bleeding, like brutally injured. Man, this show really they hardly give Mark any type of success in terms of fighting. Like, he's always the one getting beat up and bleeding. Like, this should have been his time. This is supposed to be his moment to really showcase that, like, without my father, like, I could be the one to do this. I could be the one to protect the earth. Like I'm the reason why we have a chance to defeat the Viltrumite. But like, if he's still getting beat up after seeing his mother like that, I don't know. I don't know. It's almost fraudulent territory right there. But we're not even halfway through the episode, so we just gotta wait and see. And plus, he did say that, like, he put him through the multiverse to like soften him up, or I guess.
How much I've been holding back!
Okay, he said you've been holding back. Okay, it's time to turn up. Crash out, man.
I'll never let anyone ever hurt my family!
Okay, disregard everything I said previously. That's what I wanted to see. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I might have to put the meme like, who's gonna tell him, because damn, god damn, I should have that shut me up real quick. I should have just, you know what I'm saying, waited a few more minutes. Okay, Mark, you got it. But one thing I gotta say, god damn, there's no way you were still holding back, especially after seeing your mother like that. There's no goddamn way. Like, you're always holding back in these fights all the goddamn time, but like, seeing your mother like that and you're still holding back, no goddamn way. There's no way you said that. Like, even before seeing your mother like that, just the fact that he was trying to put your family in danger, like, in the first place, that should have been enough to just not hold back. But after seeing this brutal scene, I see why he hold back. I see why he hold himself back, because god damn, one of the bloodiest scenes I've ever seen in my lifetime. The moment he realized he's got his first kill, the moment he realized he's a full-blooded Viltrumite, the moment he realized that he's just like his father now. I'm kidding, I'm joking. I'm wondering how this moment is going to impact Mark and how it's going to change him, especially him realizing, damn, I couldn't keep up my morals of not killing people. Like, he always had that as his backup excuse, like I never killed anybody. Like, in terms of him holding back, he always has that as his trump card if he wants to stick to good, or like believe that he's a good person. And now that's not really the case anymore, because I'm assuming the guy's dead. I wonder how this will mentally impact him in the future. There's no going back. Once you committed, or I should say, once you committed an act that is against your morals, against your morality, like, you're changed forever.
I thought you were stronger.
Is he talking about himself, or no? I'm assuming he's talking about the guy. He must be. I thought you were stronger. So basically what he's saying is, despite him brutally injuring his mother, he still had it in the back of his mind that, like, I hope I don't kill this person. I wonder, like, would he still be thinking like this? Would he still hold back if his mother was killed right there? Like, I'm trying to see, mentally speaking, where it would be crossing a line for Mark, where he not even thinking about or not even care about killing someone, because it seemed like he still cared even afterwards, after seeing what he has done. But like I said, there's no going back now. This is gonna change him forever. Man, I wonder what type of person he's gonna be once the Viltrumites come around. That's gonna be very interesting. Like, what's gonna be his mindset when he has that battle?
I had to. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill him. He tried to kill me. He was gonna kill my mom and my brother. He made me do it. It was an accident, but he made me do it.
This is the death of the old. Okay, I see where this is going. This is the death of old Mark. He has to let go of his old self to evolve, to change. This is the moment where he's gonna, yep, like I was saying earlier, you see the way he's just trying to justify in his head the reason why he had to do it. He's trying so hard to maintain his morality, maintain the ideology that he's a good person, maintain that identity, because in his head a good person doesn't kill. And I believe in his head that's probably one of the major factors that gave him like the safe space, or gave him a reason to believe that he's not gonna be like his father, or he's not turning into his father. But now, since he committed murder, he has to find a way to justify it. Or when someone states the fact that you're just like your father, or you need to become like your father, once someone makes a statement like that, from now on is gonna impact him way more just from this event alone, because now there's more evidence of him becoming more like a full-blooded Viltrumite. So let's see, man, let's see. But like I said, this is like the death of Mark right here, at least like the old version, the version we know from season 1 and season 2 so far. I feel like that's gonna be the case.
I lost control. I wanted to kill him.
Acceptance. I lost control. I wanted to kill him. After denial comes acceptance. And then what will be next? Next is transformation. A new perspective.
I wanted to kill him, but I didn't know if I could.
I wanted to kill him, but I didn't know if I could. I remember his father stating back in episode 4, like, you gotta stop holding back. You gotta believe in yourself, basically. And it seems like what's going on in Invincible is Mark doesn't really need a lot of training. I think he has everything he needs to, like, be very strong and defeat Viltrumites and everything. Of course, that was showcased in episode 4. But for some reason, why I'm just realizing this now, that when it's been showcased of the whole entire show, Mark, the only thing that's really holding Mark back is himself, his belief. He always doubting himself whether or not he could defeat an opponent or not. And that kind of correlates to why he gets beat up so much and why he's always bruised up and everything. Like honestly, if you think back, some of the fights he been struggling with, he probably could have made it look effortless, but his belief, like, one, the fact that he doesn't want to kill anybody no matter what, and two, he underestimates his own strength. Like, those two alone is the reason why he's always getting hurt in fights, and why you always see him bloodied up and bruised and never be able to, like, finish a fight quickly, unless it's like of course like a background minion type of enemy. It's almost like a Gohan type of conflict. It's seeing DBZ, another Gohan reference. What always holds him back it was always his morality and his self-belief, and it seems like that's gonna be the case for Mark. But the difference is Mark doesn't have his father or like much characters to rely on to face his battles for him. He's the hope of the earth. He is the hero that earth needs. So any type of doubt, any lack of belief could lead to earth's destruction at any moment, at any time. So he doesn't have that leeway. He doesn't have the reassurance of other characters being as strong as him or stronger than him that could fight his battles with him or for him in order to maintain his current mental state. So all in all, to say, once he gets out of his own head, once he breaks out of his limiting beliefs, that's when he's going to be able to maximize his potential, his strength, and all of that. So it's less about him training to become stronger and more about believing in the strength he has already.
The plan worked. What? Remember me? Yes. Why?
Alan is really carrying the whole squad. He's doing some crazy SS rank missions right now. Okay, I see. This is Omni-Man's way of escaping. I see now. He's gonna tell him that I met up with Mark. He told me about the books, blah blah blah. I see it, bro. I see it. Alan is MVP. No matter what happens, Alan is MVP.
Eve, is that you?
Yes, just not the me you know. Not
What the hell is going on? They look like this is 30 years in the future. What the hell? And how the hell does she know the situation already? It seems like they already know what's going on.
We know. The only logical reason for you to be stuck in this dimension would be if you injured or killed Angstrom Levy during your fight.
It just happened.
Maybe for you. For us, it was 20 years ago.
What the hell is going on? Yo, for you is now, for us is 20 years ago. Blah blah blah. What? So like the future is they time traveling? I feel like the writers just needed something like a way, just anything to get Mark home. Cause I feel like this took so long to debate how they're gonna get Mark home after this battle, after this fight. And this is like the best thing they could come up with. So they're like, you know what? Let's just pull something out the ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? It feels like it.
I love you, Mark. I have for a very long time, and when you disappeared, I was devastated. I should have told you.
Hold on. Is this a sign that was the case with current Eve? Like her current self is feeling that way? Hey, at least they implemented something else with the plot armor, you know what I'm saying? They needed to add something else other than just giving Mark a way to escape. I wonder what Mark, because right now Amber and Mark is like on the verge of being done. So, and plus Eve, she's a superhero as well, so it's like she understands Mark the best in terms of what it's like living as a superhero. And based on statistics, this is a little bit anecdotal, but based on a lot of shows I watched in the past, when both characters are heroes and they both fighting crime and everything like that, the success rate of their relationship is way higher than if one of them is fighting crime and a superhero and the other one is just a regular civilian. I ain't gonna lie to you, someone has to make like a scientific study on that. Honestly, I'm just thinking about this too now. Like, hold on, how many more things does Mark have to worry about in his own brain? Like, how is his brain able to even function or even handle all of these like conflict, or I should say responsibilities, or like just so much just mentally draining or inducing thoughts? He just killed someone. He's trying to cope with his morality. He was just going insane about finding his way back home. He's still dealing with the Amber situation. I mean, right now the whole college situation is looking irrelevant right now. I know Mark spent like 0 seconds thinking about that. He, in the back of his mind, he's probably still thinking if his mom is still okay. Now he has to think about Eve and her feelings. Like, he's in the back of his mind, he's also still thinking about the Vulturemites and if his father is still alive. Like, there's so many things going through his head right now. Like, did he really need more to think about? Like, now he has to think about Eve and her feelings. That couldn't wait until next season. Like, give him a break, man.
You're not your dad, Mark.
You weren't there.
I knew it was gonna be a very first question. You're not your dad. I knew it. I just knew it. Oh my god. I don't know if Cecil is the best person to like talk about these type of situation. Like, he is, but he isn't. Like, he been through a lot of traumatic stuff, like losing a lot of workers and all that. I don't know, but his delivery and his message, like what he's saying might be right, but like the way he delivers the message is just, I don't know. I don't know if his delivery brings closure to a person.
I'm sorry, I never told you.
Good.
What the hell is going on? Yo, this episode is just taking a different type of... There's no way this is real. There's just no way. Someone's playing mind games.
Always kept hidden. And lived through a copy. Just in case. I was so tired of dying.
Wait, this is actually her? Yo, hold on. I mean, if I was to have an ability where I copy myself, why would I put myself in the front line, honestly? Especially seeing my clones experience death over and over again. Why would I do that? So I see where she's coming from.
I want to do what you do. I want to be just like you.
I forgot Mark said that in season 1. Damn. From I want to be just like you to I'm not like my father. Damn, that's symbolic. That's when words really mean something.
You know who else said that to me?
I'm not my dad. I'm not my dad.
Your father.
will be executed, and you will return to Earth.
I told you there's so much going through his head right now. Watch how college doesn't even pop in. You're probably gonna see Amber, you're gonna see Eve pop in, but watch how you don't even see college at all. Like 0 seconds of it. That's like irrelevant now. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna see his mother, he's gonna see his brother. But it's funny how they showcase his father first. So like, I think it is true that the number one thing that plagues his mind is the fact that, is he really turning to his father or not? That's like the number one thing that's always plaguing his mind, regardless of any other issue he's going through. The million other problems he could be thinking about, always gonna be stuck in his brain majority of the time.
I'm quitting college.
Mark.
I knew it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, yo. Yo. Yo, when I said he spent 0 seconds like worrying about college, bro, I feel you, Mark. I feel you. Like, what is a college when you have to save the earth? What is a college when like you're a goddamn superhero? I knew it, man. Oh my god, I knew it. And the fact that it's a live reaction and I'm saying this, yo, I know it's gonna probably be, honestly, maybe it's obvious. Maybe like you're able to see it from a mile away, but hopefully you don't think. I've seen this scene before, and that's the reason why I made those college statements previously. But yeah, even in my last Invincible video when I was reviewing episode 7, I even mentioned it there that he has to sacrifice something. There's too many responsibilities and he's spreading himself too thin. Like, he needs to prioritize something so that he could clear his mind and understand his path, because there's too much avenues, there's too much that he has to worry about, and that's why he's so stressed out all the time and why it's so hard for him to decide to do anything or figure things out for himself. He needs to take those few steps back in order to take those few steps forward, and college right now is the most obvious choice. Like, honestly, college and Amber, for real, those two components, especially when you have Eve as a backup plan. Like, come on now. Nah, I'm messing with you. Nah, but let's see, because I know once quitting college is mentioned like that, that's like a trigger to every mother in the world.
I have to get better. I have to be better.
Finally, this is the words I've been waiting for him to say since the end of episode 4. Like, I thought episode 4 would be the breaking point to where he would say these words. But I'm glad that he's saying it now. It's better now than never. If you look back at my episode 4 video about, you know, Omni-Man being a manipulator and all that, I stated that after this event, he needs to be restless. Like, the Viltrumites could show up at any moment, and then of course one of them showed up in the previous episode. But yeah, they could show up at any moment. Like, if I was Mark, I'll be restless just thinking about when they're gonna appear and just take over Earth. Like, nothing else matters. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he acknowledged that he needs to be better and he needs to control himself. And it's so hard to do that when you have so many priorities and responsibilities.
There's something else I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
Damn. I know, Mark, it's tough. I know in his head, like, man, can I just not have both? Like I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be honest. That's going through his male brain. Like, can I not have both for real? Like, honestly. You can't deny, like, you can't tell me otherwise. You can't tell me that's not what he's thinking.
What I did to those people. What I did to my son.
Yo, you know what they say, right? Like, isolation really, sometimes it could really make you reflect on your past decisions. And I mentioned this before in a video. I think it was I Don't Understand Omni-Man. And that video like blew up for me. And I asked this question, like, what's going through his head? Like, after all of these events, everything that's going on. But the thing is, he's having this heartfelt speech about like him accepting his fate and like regrets and everything like that. But we're still waiting for the words, I just wish I apologize to Mark and my family as a whole. That's all that's all I'm waiting for. Honestly, like everything else is like cap. Like everything else doesn't really matter until I hear those words. No matter how sincere he's sounding in this moment.
I think I miss my wife.
Which one, buddy? Which one, pal? Like which one, bucko? Yo, but that is such a revelation. I mentioned this too, man. Yo, I love it when I state certain things and it just repeats itself by the character, because it was a bit subtle. But if you catch on to when Mark was first speaking to his father in episode 4, like he never mentioned anything about Debbie, his wife. Like it seemed like he just completely moved on and didn't really care about her at all. So this is, I guess this is like the closest thing I'm gonna get to an apology, I'm assuming. But it's progress, I guess it's progress.